That probably take him.
Hey everyone, and welcome to TD Talk TV with your boy Yara DG. We're in the building. Thank you everyone for just subscribing to my channel, man. I'm nothing without you guys. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification. Hey man, let's get right into it today. I want to talk about the OG. The OG getting disrespected by my man Drake. I'm a fan of both of those guys. You know, I ain't really gonna pick a side. I'm just gonna provide straight facts. So Mos Def was asked a question about Drake, and I'm gonna give it to you just straight up. I ain't even gonna try to be fancy with it. I'm just gonna deliver it right, the way that I know how. Mos Def said it was some mall music, man. When you out shopping in the mall, Walmart, something like that, the Drake song come on. You know, it's a friendly song. He said Drake is commercial. Drake is a friendly rapper. He didn't necessarily say friendly rapper, but I'm calling Drake a friendly rapper based on what Mos Def was trying to say. You know what I mean? Basically calling that man a friendly rapper, man. Easy going. You know, somebody your grandma could vibe to. There's nothing wrong with that. But I doubt it if Drake want to be labeled as that because he took it as such by calling Mos Def a crackhead. Then started referring to his marriage, his past marriage that he had with the girl. Said the girl had the boy wide open. And he started calling him a crackhead and saying this and saying that, and you know, just throwing jazz at him, basically joning on him, you know, making fun of him, or whatever the case may be. Now, Mos Def is a crazy lyricist, man. You know what I mean? Everyone knows Mos Def can get down when it comes to that lyrical, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not in my top 10 or nothing like that, but that doesn't mean, just like Papoose is not in my top 10 of rappers that I like, but that don't mean that they're not in someone else's top 10. You know what I'm saying? But the guy's a crazy lyricist, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily like his beats, you know, or his hooks, but when it comes to just straight lyricism, if you want to hear some lyrics, most definitely get to you. Now Drake, on the other hand, Drake uses sometimes he uses a little bit of metaphors, but he got a lot of punchlines. You know what I mean? His hooks are crazy. You know, his harmonizing, you know, his cadence, his delivery, you know, and sometimes his flow is spectacular also. You know, Drake is a to me, Drake can get down with the backpack rappers. Drake can get down on some street songs depending on what they're talking about, because let's not go too crazy Drake with the street rappers, because we all know Drake not street. And we're just gonna put that out there. There's nothing against Drake, but I can't take Drake seriously on a song talking about street stuff. Depending on what type of street stuff they're talking about, whether it's like a commercial street song or if it's a underground hardcore street song, nah, I'm not gonna take Drake seriously. He shouldn't be on that type of song, because you're not gonna be credible because you don't have no street cred. So I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just being real, you know. But Mos Def is strictly with that backpack, that J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar type of rappers, you know what I mean? He's in that crowd, you know, the straight lyrical guys, you know. But he when it comes to, so when you diss somebody, okay, let me put it like this. When you're dissing somebody, you gotta be able to be ready for a follow-up. You know, because that person that you're dissing in the interview is either going to come back verbally and diss you, or they're going to see you when they see you. And Drake is not going to put hands on. I'm not sleeping on Drake. It's not going to be Drake the one who's do something. It's maybe his entourage or his security guards or somebody like that that'll put hands on Mos Def. But I don't think it's that serious for Drake to come at him. Although some of these other rappers, man, they kill over just the slightest of things. So you can't, you know, you never know. Like I said, it all depends on entourage. But anyway, Mos Def, I think he was confident enough in what he said, because when you say things, you got to understand its consequences when you speak. You dig? Is everybody got to know its consequences when you say something nowadays. So I'm pretty before he answered that, he played around a little bit with the interviewer, and then he just delivered it. Once he made that executive decision to deliver those words out his mouth, he knew what comes with that. So you either gotta get this song ready, or he already had a diss song just in case a moment like that was to occur. He already be on standby and be already waiting, to get his name back out there. And actually, it's clever for Mos Def to do that. You're tagging the number one rapper by many people out here that, as far as like the people that actually buys the music, the rap music, are the people, those people. They buy the music. And right now, he's their number one rapper right now. That's a fact. Next up probably on the list is Lil Durk, you know what I mean? But Drake right now is the reigning king right now. And you got to go after the best. So why not target it? If that's strategy by Mos Def, he's on point. He hit the nail on the head, but Drake is a giant. So Mos Def, this either can finish you, not saying that you're all the way finished, but you're not making music. You haven't made music and God knows when. If you're trying to get a spark to get start a podcast going on or something like that, then yeah, I can see that. But as far as you trying to make a career out of this, if you got one more album in you and you want to make just the album basically going at Drake, or a song going at Drake, and get people to listen to your other songs on there to try to rekindle your career or something like that, then okay, cool. But if your diss song got to be hard, Mos Def. It's got to be hard, brother. It can't be the Meek Mill type situation when he tried to go at Drake. Drake dismantled Meek Mill. That was an Ether Part 2 that he did on Meek Mills. So if you're not ready to get Meek Mill, man, you better come on with your A game, because Drake is not gonna hold back. He already throwing jabs at you, man. So you gotta be ready for that venom that he gonna spark at you, man. You know what I mean? So I hope you got everything well thought of and calculated if you try to provide a diss song. And I can't wait, man. This is what we need in hip hop. We need more competition. This friendly competition. We don't need no. You can't say nothing about me. It's gonna be a problem. This is a sport at the end of the day. It's very competitive, just like they do in battle rap, man. They talk about each other. It's no holds barred. They talk about each other, mother, kids. It doesn't matter, dead homies or whatever the case may be. It's competition, man. That's all it is. Stop acting like these rappers need to stop acting like women nowadays, man. I would love to see a Mos Def and a Drake diss song towards each other, but keep it on wax. That's what we us fans can appreciate. If we can get more of that, but keep it on wax type of thing, because like I said, hip hop is a way of life. Rap is for the backpackers, but hip hop is who you are. You know what I mean? So we keep it hip hop, keep it out, keep the guns and all that stuff out of it. You know what I'm saying? Keep the entourage out of it. And keep it clean, keep it on wax, man. May the best man win. And that's all I gotta say about it. But Mos Def, man, hey, that was funny, man. He said while you shopping, you listening to Drake, man. And you know how they be playing the music in the store. You hear the music and stuff like that, mostly pop songs. But he said when you out there picking up and shopping, and you're in the milk aisle or you're in the egg aisle or whatever the case may be, you get the gist, the clothing aisle, whatever, and you just picking up stuff. You out with your wife or your wife, she out with her husband or whatever, and you just picking up something, holding it up in your hand, be like, and you hear that Drake song? That's what he basically said, man. But Mos Def is, hey, man, you're a great lyricist, man, but I just don't know. I got Drake. I'm just gonna go out and say I got Drake. I just don't know if you got enough to go at Drake, man. I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm saying? You may be a better lyricist than Drake, but Drake know how to put those words together, like he did Meek Mill. Meek Mill was a better lyricist, But he destroyed Meek Mill. I mean, he know how to play with those words, man. I mean, just be careful that, you know, who you balk up. And, you know, you should have, in that interview, you should have been like, you know what? I'm not even going to disrespect Drake. You know what I'm saying? I got my own opinion, but I'm not even going to say nothing about Drake. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything don't need an answer. You know, that's what you should have told the interviewer that. Everything don't need an answer. You know what I'm saying? Drake is cool. That's all. You know, shout out to Drake. You know what I'm saying? No problem with Drake. And left it at that. But you had to answer. So when you put your foot in your mouth, if he provide that this song and he dismantle you and finish you, man, it is what it is. Mos Def. But had your Mos Def RIP shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Mos Def, no, shout out to Mos Def and Drake, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep that thing on wax, man. If it gets to a diss song, diss tracks, y'all going back and forth, keep it on wax, man. Anyway, this is your boy Albert Deezy. I just wanted to come up and talk about that. I thought that was funny. I ran across it, so I had to make a video about it. I thought it was hilarious. Just in case someone didn't see it out there, hey, you saw it here. Anyway, this is your boy Albert Deezy, TD Talk TV. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.